All right, bro. So I was talking to my boy Pug, and he was talking about, yeah, I don't really watch VTubers that much. And I was like, well, shit, I ain't really paying attention to what's going on right nowadays either. So I was like, man, let's just watch this VTuber news. I have no idea what's going on, but let's check it out anyway.
Expected hardware update turned on max reverb. And even after voice isolation, today's episode does sound like it was recorded in a cave. Once again, apologies, but it was felt that the message of this episode should be
Man, get to the point, bro. What the hell's going on?
a dedicated VTuber convention regarding their treatment of the VTuber agency Phase Connect. Offkai Expo Gen 3 occurring this past weekend and being sponsored by a number of organizations and
Man, no wonder why he made that shit so long about the quality. All right, let's continue.
including Phase Connect. As in late April, it was revealed that Phase Connect was going even further in their sponsorship of Offkai this year. Offkai
cool.
Expo saying vendors, Phase Connect.
Last year was crazy. Y'all remember what happened last year? Some dude pretended to be Cooksey, and then everybody was like, "Oh, it's Cooksey. Oh, it's Cooksey." It's like, bro, no, it's not. It's just some random dude, bro. Whatever happened to that situation? That was a whole year ago.
Got you covered. If you're vending at Offkai Gen 3, you'll be refunded your booth or table fee in a couple of weeks. No action required. With the official announcement saying, we are pleased to announce that in addition to their sponsorship of Offkai Expo 2024's vendor hall, Phase Connect has generously covered the booth and table costs for all vendors in the hall. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Phase Connect for their support of Offkai Expo and our artists and vendors. That's right, this coffee company masquerading as a VTuber agency had covered all of the booth and table fees for exhibitors at this event. This all while Phase Connect were making their own plans for Offkai Expo, including their Saturday morning main stage event entitled The Disappearance of Pippa and Tenma. This event clearly including Pipkin Pippa alongside Tenma, with possible appearances by Fujikura Uruka and Leah herself before the event, tweeting out Phase Origins panel today, don't miss it. Unfortunately, nearly everyone would miss this event. Offkai Expo experiencing numerous problems over the weekend, including both capacity concerns and technical issues. Offkai Expo being gracious enough this year to stream some of the panels at the convention, but seemingly less than the year before, as viewers on stream were immediately confused, seeing a 3D Pippa and Tenma, but no sign of the other two Phase Connect members, as then 12 minutes into this 90-minute panel, and immediately after the first song as performed by Tenma, the Twitch stream would then switch over to pre-roll ads that had been looping on the Twitch channel. And to be clear, these are not Twitch ads, but instead filler ads for the Offkai Expo stream over
So they get him extra money
for the weekend. And very unfortunately, Pippa and Tenma truly did disappear, not reappearing again until 20 minutes later. The stream cutting back into what looked to have been an ongoing skit between both Pippa and Tenma, staying on them for only 4 minutes, and then with the Offkai stream, oddly, then switching to 2 more hours of looping ads from Offkai Expo.
Damn.
The next feature panel on the stream seemingly having no issues and running for 55 uninterrupted minutes. After the panel, Pippa simply tweeting out this sad face, and then an hour later, this sad image. Around this time, Uruka tweeting out the man standing emoji and the horse emoji, as this was further echoed by others that were intended to be in this particular panel, and even those seemingly not intended to be within that panel. So what had occurred to make these sad girls once again sad? Later that evening, Offkai Expo themselves would tweet out, we had some internal miscommunications regarding the streaming of Phase Connect panel, resulting in an unintended broadcast and poor stream experience. As always, we appreciate our friends at Phase. And perhaps normally the story would have stopped there. Enter Foxu. That being Fox VTuber Kersha, who just 3 weeks before the Offkai Expo event was removed from a panel by Offkai, with Offkai Expo citing that they had received opposition from their volunteer base regarding political messages that Kersha had made on Twitter and other platforms. This Fox V...
Bro, she be saying the most craziest shit, bro. I am not surprised by this whatsoever. It's sad that our sis had to lose the bag, but hey, sis, you know what you're doing, girl. Hey, Do your thing though. KhunShawn ain't angry.
Vtuber actually still being able to hold a meet and greet outside of the
Okay,
venue
that's
this
cool.
weekend, having earlier shared her correspondences with Offkai leadership, detailing not only her own removal, but also sharing this part of the correspondence, Kershaw saying, this seems like people being petty, possibly the same people who didn't want Pippa to be there previously. Offkai leadership responding, the people who had caused the issue with Pippa left us last year as well. This correspondence confirming there was an issue with Pippa the year before. That once again being FaZe Connect's Yabbit, leading us now to the next point. One user in the Offkai Expo Twitch chat asking, why did we get a single 10-minute performance, wait like 10 minutes, it was actually 20, and then get a random short talking segment? One moderator in the Offkai Expo chat responding, FaZe's decision, not ours. Users later finding out that this particular moderator on their own social media had alluded to or directly expressed that they were not at all a fan of either Kershaw or Pippa.
So we thinking corporate espionage, or what we thinking? What we cooking up, man? What y'all thinking this is going down? What y'all thinking? Let me hear it.
Legal Mindset going on to share. Here's part of the Offkai.
Oh shit. Hey, y'all know when Legal Mindset get involved. Oh boy.
Expo volunteer agreement. This volunteer agreement in the middle stating only designated officers may speak on behalf of Offkai or its sponsored events, leading some to wonder if this particular moderator was speaking out of turn, or if this moderator or others that had similar reservations regarding these VTubers had intentionally and maliciously sabotaged the FaZe Connect panel. Users seeing this tweet by Offkai and responding with messages such as, isn't FaZe Connect literally the same company that sponsored your vendor hall? What are y'all even doing? Alongside, you should not do appreciation, you should do sorry instead. Honestly, I don't care at all with the Kershaw stuff, but FaZe is your sponsor, bro. Bad PR tweets. And so, what did happen with this particular panel? As it turns out, someone directly in the know with Offkai Expo this past weekend would yesterday reach out directly to TBS and share their view on what had happened, stating the Pippa stream was originally supposed to have streamed in bits from the guests listed, but where we, Offkai, were receiving data from our side was fine. On FaZe's side, the internet there was so bad they could not stream. FaZe was the one to make the call on this bit. So while the stream going out was kinda SOL, we did try to make the in-person show as best we could. I can testify that the stages were on a hard line. This source going on to respond to this figurative question of, were those at the con able to see the full panel, even if only some of the VTubers were able to stream into Offkai? Responding, what was shown at the con was pre-recorded. Stuff we received ahead of the show per our request. Mostly a concert slash skit was shown. We did send out by way of our system to an anonymous stream point, so if they could get a better internet setup to view, they could with crowd view of the show. But they, that being FaZe Connect, tried to make the connection happen to no avail on their side. That then leading to the question, why did the tweet mention miscommunications instead of connection issues? This Offkai source responding, initial call pre-con was to...
Well, technically speaking, bro, that is a miscommunication. You know what I'm saying? If you have to ask this question, then obviously there's some miscommunication going on because you're confused. And that's how miscommunication works. So, I mean, it's not technically a lie that they said miscommunication, because if you're struggling trying to keep up with what the fuck they're trying to say, obviously somebody ain't talking to somebody, because something would have been said correctly from the get-go. You feel me? Let's continue.
Stream. The last call was not, to be honest, the switch saying yes and no was flicked on and off a lot in the end. Also responding like to this figurative question of FaZe made the call to not show on the Twitch stream what was being seen at the con due to these technical issues, saying in response, the ending call was that. The contact was calling the tubers and talking with us, semi-juggling act on their part, stressful on all parts, adding, that mod did get the boot, though, due to some actions of that stream. That referring to that moderator on that Twitch chat saying FaZe's decision, not ours. This source further confirming, I can confirm that HR does ask these questions of, quote, do you have problems with blank VTuber? Once again, potentially leading to the removal or blocking and blacklisting of VTubers from the Offkai Expo. This
Oh, that's interesting. That's actually interesting because I'm over here thinking that Offkai is gonna side with the VTuber because they're the ones giving you money. But they're saying, at least from what I read from there, y'all can let me know if I'm wrong, right? It sounds like if you ask this question, do you have problems with X VTuber? And then they side with the employee. I mean, there it is, bro. They sided with the employee. But it's like, is that good for business? If so one of your employees do not enjoy a certain VTuber, and this is a VTube event, and you're gonna, let them not show up because an employer doesn't like them. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's some. I mean, I would say, cool, you sticking up for your employer, but it's like, damn, bro, you gonna fuck over the customer crazy, bro. Because this is entertainment at the end of the day. Okay, if you feel me, if Offkai is gonna start banning like Phase Connect, Idol, or whoever, right? Even if it's like they're very popular, if they're gonna side with their people, then that means somebody else need to come and start making stuff. Start making a whatever expo. Just have more of it. I mean, I know maybe. I mean, I feel like there's enough money to go around to just start maybe hosting events, crowdfunding, and all that. But I don't know. Y'all let me know if y'all gonna try to do something like that. I'll support it.
Blocking and blacklisting of
I like
VTubers from the
competition.
Offkai Expo. This source lastly saying, I did want to reach out to you on what I can because it just irks me that people are using the stream as a means to have FaZe Connect leave Offkai Expo in the
That's kind of
future.
fucked.
FaZe did get a lot of love from
That's
the
kind of
convention,
fucked.
such as
Yeah,
moving their booth to a different spot due to the hotel not allowing streaming in the atrium after 6 p.m. and trying to make it right, along with fighting the hotel on behalf of FaZe for their needs, etc. And we are in great graces with FaZe Connect.
whatever you guys want to say about Phase, and I get they are different, right? Phase Connect is 100% different. The people that they hang around is 100% different. It's still good to see more inclusivity, at least in my opinion. Like, yeah, I know like the Pippa fans can be crazy sometimes, but that's like part of their charm. I know Pippa says some crazy things. That's part of her charm, and there's a market for it. As long as they're not, a actual threat to anybody, why not have them in the venue? Just because politically or personally do not like them, that doesn't mean you can't still have a good, mutual respect. You feel me? Like every time you meet somebody, you have like a baseline, at least you should have like a baseline respect of, okay, I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am. Maybe I heard about you, but let me figure out who you are. You feel me? It's, I get a couple people like, I don't know. You let me know. Can you do that? Even if you hear about somebody's past being crazy, are you okay with just like trying to see for yourself? If you're talking like a business wise, not personal wise, because that's different. But I'm talking a business wise. If you're owning a company, would you know what I'm saying? Y'all let me know shit, because I ain't gonna lie, that's a tough one. But it's like I'm gonna try and keep it as neutral as possible, so it's good enough for both parties involved. You feel me? Just like not have that employee interact with them. Simple as that. You don't gotta ban them. Just be like, hey, don't go over there. That's the Face Connect area. Okay, boom. Like no issue.
I get the
At least it shouldn't be.
outside in point of view of Offkai bad, FaZe deserves more. But boots on the ground, we did a lot to make this a great convention for them and others. Numerous talents with FaZe Connect going on to perform their very own off collab stream and being seen in other parts of the convention. Coefficient
Cool.
here making off with a
Oh
Kenma
no,
standee and
no,
saying you'll never believe what I just did.
no,
This coming after
no.
his official appearance as the largest and most powerful of
Kickity
all of
key,
the
baby.
KFP. Loads of other attendees showing off their FaZe Connect cosplay, including
Fire.
even this very holy
Oh
moment for
my goodness.
off their FaZe Connect cosplay, including
What in the world is the internet, baby? And I get it. Some people gonna see this shit and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" But it's like,
even this
bro, we're all human, baby.
Pippa herself being crucified and
Yeah,
saying,
that's
I died
crazy,
for
bro.
your
What the
room
fuck?
party sins. Uka
They're
updating,
crazy,
I
bro.
couldn't get the stream to work in the atrium. I'm sorry. I've literally been setting up for 3.5 hours, and I'm genuinely losing my mind once things work. Another thing breaks. Later stating, I hope you guys had fun at Offkai, even though not everything worked out as planned. Did you get your Uruka merch? With Pippa later stating, thank you, Offkai. It's been magical. This moving us now over to the half-android Sayu, herself been magical. This moving
Seiyu does hentai? That's news to me.
Now over to the half android Sayu, herself being one of the premier sponsors of Offkai Expo, and surprisingly
That's
being
a
proven
dub.
not to be one of the shortest there either. Sayu this past weekend sharing, my car got broken into and they stole my empty bag, but it was a collab bag and my favorite one. WTF, man, I swear.
Hey, bro, you can't. Hey, bro, you can't leave your shit nowhere in LA, bro. Ain't
If
no
I
way.
find you, I will crush each of your toes with my teeth. That, of course, being something some of her followers would pay good money for to have happen to
Y'all
them.
freaky.
Saw you yesterday also
Y'all
tweeting out, had a
freaky.
wonderful lunch with the beautiful Matara. We cleared up some misunderstandings and had a
Dub,
great time. Genuinely love
dub,
her so much. That being V
dub.
Shoujo's Matara Khan, sending back over some hearts to Sayu, with Sayu also confirming that this weekend she had also met
They
up
got the
with
mid meet.
Made
Yeah, yeah,
Men.
yeah. I saw it in her video. She was talking about everything she was gonna do. Okay, Cody. Oh, cool. Yeah, what's Cody got to say? Let's check out Cody real quick.
One, but two suicides. Could have been a part of a meet and greet thanks to Ara Culture, an artist-owned and partnered brand making
Wait, Cody's not in
as
the
Cody
video?
over the weekend will
Damn.
receive the proper treatment. Pretty night here
Dub, what
sharing,
the
we
hell is
love
that?
our bot boy, as the bot
Dub.
boy would be marked up by numerous other
Damn.
VTubers, including, of course, also being marked
Bro, our boy Popular.
with
Let's
a
go.
moon tattoo. As also taking part in a meet and greet with
Freaky
our
ass
culture this weekend at Offkai Expo
lady.
was our other
Yeah.
co-host, Lady. Naimo here, sharing it was nice to meet
Oh,
Lady
that's
and chat
dope.
with Cody at Offkai Gen 3. Lady, after tweeting out, y'all,
That's
thank you so
cool.
much for stopping by and saying hi. I'm gonna freaking cry. You're all so kind and
Bars.
sweet. Feel free to tag me or use my art hashtag for any photos taken during the meet and greet.
VTuber
As
accounts
now, with even more
immediately. What
things
the hell?
VTubers say, we turn it over to Lady.
Thanks, False. Area 51 Spicy Alien
Can we get
Aries
that
speaks
background
up about
music?
the harassment by a VTuber within the ASMR community. Posting, I am in
What
a
the
nightmare
hell?
situation where a creator has coordinated harassment and encouraged submitting false reports on my channels. I don't know this person, it's not interpersonal drama, but I still end up with a target on my back because my wife and I openly love each other. My community supports and loves us. They don't objectify us, and I've been given the opportunity to let people learn more about our lives and experiences. But according to this person, we're kissing for clout, and that means I get targeted. With not only the harassment being aimed toward their content
Bro, I swear the internet just annoys the shit out of me, bro. What the fuck? All that shit over a miscommunication and maybe some envy, bro. That's crazy.
creation, but also putting Aerie and those that have helped
Fuck, that's
Aerie at
crazy.
risk of being doxxed. And since sharing their story, Aerie has since chosen to withdraw from the ASMR VTuber Awards
That's
nominees
sad.
of
That's sad,
2024.
bro.
Posting,
That's sad.
I've been made aware that one of the organizers shifted blame of my recent harassment onto me. I don't feel
Oh,
comfortable in that kind of
what the hell?
space. Thank you to my community
Man, what the hell's going on in the world? Why everybody hating on everybody? Damn, y'all need to chill,
for
man.
kindly nominating me for 2 awards.
Chill,
That as they
man.
update that their main
What the
YouTube
hell?
channel has now been terminated as a
Oh,
result of a
shit.
large number of false reports. And despite their efforts in trying to get their main YouTube channel back, YouTube has replied that it is free expression for their account to be targeted. Further posting, I don't think people know how bad this is. One VTuber's
That's
jealousy
crazy.
just demolished
Yes, like their whole livelihood is legitimately taken away because YouTube's copyright and false reporting fucking system. And this has been a problem on the internet forever. And every YouTuber, big or small, it doesn't matter, right? If you're a YouTuber, you automatically sign the pact of we will not abuse the copyright system. We will not false flag videos because it's a slippery slope. Now, whoever this is, like, I don't normally say, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put these on. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying? Hey, people like this need to be held accountable. I will say that. If you are misusing YouTube system because of some malice, you are a terrible person because there's no reason you should ever do that. Ever. If you want to take somebody down, if there's a legal reason why, then you go through these channels. But nobody should be ever abusing this shit. Ever. Period.
A disabled person's income. It is
That's
absolutely
crazy.
insane to me that
That is
someone can be so
crazy.
unhinged that the jealousy ruins someone else's life and future security. This
That's
is
so
Ari
crazy,
also
bro.
brings to light that their ASMR audios are being stolen, bringing this attention to Team YouTube. While further quoting, the funny part about all this is I got terminated, but YouTube will let someone steal my audio and post it. However, that doesn't stop this alien VTuber, as they have recently reached over 24,000 followers on Twitch.
Bro, can we get a smoother segue next time, lady? Oh my goodness. I like you take me from this to like, yeah, congratulations to old girl for 24K, but damn, okay, sure. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Y'all have a good night.